This could be a huge mistake, but we will find out shortly. Hey, it's Riduckulous again. I'm hopping into another game on my Sprite account. This is going to be my second one today. I might record a few more. I haven't decided quite yet, and we'll see. But this game, it obviously depends on what we get, but hopefully we can do something a little different than the last one. I might go for that Blitzcrank. Yeah, Brawlers with Ionic is pretty strong right now, so Blitzcrank with Needlessly Large Rod is actually a solid start. The only other thing I really like Needlessly for is either Ginsu's on Draven or Morello's on a couple of different people. So hopefully I get to just hard force Brawlers right away, or I get a good Morello's user. And another reason why Ionic on Blitzcrank when you run Brawlers is so good is, oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't plan on selling this Blitzcrank. Usually it's best to sell your 2-cost unit, but I think I might just hard force Brawlers if I can. Let's see.
Here comes the boom.
This would still probably be faster for killing them because of the synergy, but I don't really plan on selling the Blitzcrank. But when you have Ionic on Blitzcrank, he gets a lot more AP, so his hook does a lot more damage. And obviously with Brawlers, when the longer they survive, the more damage they do. So you get the MR. Usually I want to go for like 2 Ionics and then maybe a defensive item, but it really depends on what you get. And generally speaking, 4 to 6 Brawlers is pretty good.
I ain't got time to bleed.
And you usually want to get like 1 hyper carry for damage. So like a lot of people will go Jinx with Lucian, so she gets the Gunslinger buff, and you have Vi that's a Brawler, so you get Hextech. There's a few different options you could go, but I think those are more solid. And that's a very solid start. So I'm probably throwing in Blitzcrank and Rek'Sai right away. I might... Actually, I think I'm going to sell these and buy 2 Kha'Zix. Because then I could throw the Kha'Zix in and give them possible Void buff. It's a good transition until you get 4 Brawler. And I could always go Brawler and Void Assassin, but you have to get all 4 Void. Well, you have to get both Void Assassins, and usually you want to get
They joined the wrong army.
the other Void for Brawler, which is pretty good. Alright. I think this might be the most solid way to lay it out. I'm not gonna level up because actually I think I might. It'll probably give me more of a guarantee to win, and if I'm already putting in Brawler, might as well. Yeah, it's a very solid start. Hopefully we don't get screwed too much on getting our carry units, but yeah, as you see, it's power. He isn't trying to go hard. He's probably just gonna level up by getting experience without putting money into it. But it's really strong, especially once they like cast an ability or 2. So I think I might actually sell here to make gold. I lose the chance of upgrading the Kha'Zix earlier, but I think I'll sell these, and if I win, I don't have to sell this. It does more pigeonhole me into staying with Brawlers, but I already made the Ionic, and Ionic I think mostly is good on Brawlers. You could kind of put it on Knights if you have to, but I think for Brawlers it's probably the best. And I just delete the Ari there. The best thing into brawlers is a carry with Giant Slayer, by the way. Like, that's what I want to put on my Jinx if I get it. Might as well just buy all these. It doesn't affect my income. Even if I sell all of them. I mean, I could level up. I don't think it's ideal to level up to 5 here. Because I'd have to spend 8 gold. It would leave me just at 10, but I still don't think it's ideal. Because I'd level up and I wouldn't even be able to put in a unit. This one might be a challenge because he has a bunch of 2-star units. Yeah, so I lost that. It's not too crazy, not too bad. It actually gives me a better pick. I could go for MR here and get another Ionic right away. Or I could try to start getting Jinx items, so there'd be attack speed, BF sword. I could go for health to get a Morello's later. So I have a lot of options. I think what I'm going to go with, if I can, is the MR. I feel like having the early power is better in this comp. Instead of waiting on power. Yeah, and it's coming right to me, and it's the same amount of gold as everything else. And also, like, the only thing that's downside is Dragon Claw is really good right now, but using the MRs for Ionics gives you more damage, but it does leave you a little, like, it's still going to give me MR, but not as much. It leaves you more squishy to magic damage comps too. Definitely going to buy that.
While you can.
Let's see. I think I'm going to sell all these, level up, put him in. And then ideally we win. If not, we sell this. The double Ionic's actually insane. Like, really early too. Like, watch and see. I'm guessing the Shen will be the first one to get ability off and see how much damage it does to him. Actually, it's a Fiora. But it does so much damage, it's actually insane. I still lost, which is kind of frustrating. But we have 0 2-stars.
I ain't got time to bleed.
So ideally here we want to get a Vi or a Jinx or something. If we get the Vi, we could have 4 brawlers. And we get neither, which is kind of shitty, but we do get a Kha'Zix upgrade. And let's see how that goes. We could hold these.
Ready, Hammer?
Basically because then we don't have to, well, it forces more toward what we want. I think I've explained this in a video before, but if I'm going for 1-cost units, if I buy this 1-cost unit, that's no longer in the pool, so it's slightly higher chance to get the 1-cost we are going for. It's tiny percentages, but I think sometimes it can make a difference. Especially, like, let's say you're rolling for 4-cost units and you have a lot of gold. If you just hold like 5 4-cost units, and then you sell them right before the turn's over, it doesn't really affect your gold much. And it gives you a higher chance of getting what you're going for. I think unless he crits, I win. Yeah, that's cool. I never know how to position for this phase when I'm playing brawlers. I think it might be most optimal to position like this. But I'm not even sure. Because both of these brawlers should attack right here. And I guess the Kazakh's not the best to have in, but I think if he gets void buff, which he did, it could help a lot with the damage. So hopefully he doesn't die before this Krug, because if he does, that will be really, really bad. Okay, he didn't die, that's good. Oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna sell, because it gives me another extra income. End of... Wow. That's insane. I think I might actually lose to this one. My Warwick might save me. It's actually really close.
Heroes
Oh my
always
god.
die.
That is nuts. So generally speaking, a good layout is like that. And like you'd have your carries back here to free fire. I think actually because of that, I'm gonna roll a little bit. That's perfect, that's enough. I was hoping to get one upgrade. I would have preferred it to be Blitz, but... And now if we win this, we have 50 gold. And that's really good for this early. Like, he has 50 gold, but he's level 4. I've never seen... I think I got 3 golds in one turn, if I recall. I've never seen that before. That's actually nuts. He might win this because he's healing, but we'll have to see if that Blitzcrank Cook could finish him. Alright, that works. Didn't finish him exactly, but it put him in kill range. Sadly, this is not good for my comp.
Run while you can.
And I think I'm gonna reroll a little bit trying to get the Blitz.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
We got him too, so...
Run while you can.
Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more. Alright, so next turn, no, 2 turns from now, I think I'll level up and throw in another unit.
Beautiful.
Ideally, we want to get a... Actually, I think I'm going to grab this Lucian,
I'll sleep when they're dead.
because if we get a Jinx later, that would be most ideal.
Tremendo.
Yeah, we're still really strong.
Always die.
There's some comps that still beat us, but ideally here we hit a Blitz. Of course not. So I'm gonna hold again, and then after Carousel I'll level up, throw in at least Lucian. Hopefully I'll get something better, but for the spatula it's kind of hard for me to decide what I want to do with that. Like I might just put Sorcerer on it, for example, to give Blitzcrank more hooks, and it also give him more AP. But I think I'll hold off for now. Like if I get a spat, I could just put in Force of Nature. That'd be pretty good. Alright. Another thing we could probably consider is maybe trying to get Night bonus. I'm not too sure how good that really is. So we're in first place, so we don't really have the pick of the litter here. I think here we want to go for Jinx items or Spat. I don't really think we'll have that option, but... So like, the BF sword that's about to get taken, like I said, Spat that's about to be taken. MR still wouldn't be bad. Health wouldn't be bad. So I think I'm going to go for the MR. He's probably going to take the Leona, but if not... Yeah. Oh well. I'm not too sure. I don't think mana's that great on this comp. Like, I could make a demon, but then I'd have to get another demon. Now I'm definitely going to level up. And at least for now, throw him in. Gonna roll down a little bit.
Who needs a beat down?
That's really big.
Exterminate.
Who needs a beat down?
I think I'm gonna stop at 30 gold. Oh, I missed a blitzcrank. That's kind of shitty. We have the Vi already, so if we get a Jinx or a Volibear, we could throw her in and either get Jinx and Vi synergy, Hex deck, or the Volibear for the 6 Brawler. I'd prefer the Jinx because it's more damage, but the Brawler also makes my Blitzcrank do more damage by living longer. That was actually kind of spicy.
Such hideous creatures. Precisely.
I think now I'm going to probably try and save up a little bit and go for leveling again. So we could throw in the Vi either way. We don't really need this over here, so we could probably get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it by
I
that.
shall show them what it
And
is
then if
to
I win the
fall.
phase, I don't have to sell this. But if I lose it, I'll sell the Elise so I could stay at gold. He also is going for brawlers, but my Blitzcrank is better than his. It looks like I'll control it pretty easily. He does have some better items. Well, he has some more items than me. And he does have the Jinx, but he's not quite strong enough. We really don't want him to get attack speed here, because then he'd have Giant Slayer on Jinx. Because that's what we want. So ideally we get like a Jinx here, a Vi. Neither. Roll once. That's greedy decision, but I just sometimes like to do that, especially on my Smurf account. I don't think this phase will be much of a struggle because they all have a lot of health, like 1600 all around there, 1500 there. These two don't because they're not brawlers, but and the Blitz could probably one shot or almost one shot these with his hook. Yeah, he one shots them. So I could give my... I think I might give my Blitz a Dragon Claw. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And buy that. And I'm gonna put some experience in. It might actually not be the best because then it makes it a little harder at level 7, I think, to get 2 cost units. Yeah, I think the best part about this Blitzcrank now is he will die to AD threats pretty easily, but people who are casting abilities usually have AP. He's not going to take much damage from them. And it looks like I might still lose here. Depends on the... yeah, that's kind of rough. I am putting money towards experience because I really want to get to the next level so I can force a Jinx. But it might not be the best option because I'm close to the...
I'll sleep when they're dead.
what's it called? The Rek'Sai. I think I level up here. Sell that. I'll throw this in for now. And then if I lose, I'll sell one of these Warwicks. Yeah, that's definitely better for now until I get a Jinx. I should position him better, but that was a mistake. I thought he would just walk out, but not in that situation. So I'll put him more to the side. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one, even though it looked tight for a second.
One girl
Alright,
wrecking
now I
crew.
think this might be a better option. Because her ult is so good for utility. I almost sold him by accident. I think
Who
I
needs
rolled
a
down a
beat
little
down?
bit to try to get Jinx. I think I missed another Blitzcrank. Can't believe it. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that and keep gold. If I win, I'll buy a 2 cost to try to force the Rek'Sai more. I think I should probably go for level 8 because it makes it a lot easier to get tier 2 cost units and 4 cost units, but it is risky because I don't want to outright just spend all my money to do it. So I'd go for it over the long term, and then if someone else gets a Jinx and more of the Jinxes, it makes it harder on me.
The glory of Demacia.
I think I'll decide after this. So we want to get that Jinx, but that's not going to happen because we're in first place right now. We have mana and spat, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the Jinx is gone. I could just go for another mana and throw it on Vi. I think that's what I'm going to do, or their attack speed. Attack speed is me betting that I get a Jinx, so I'm going to do that. I think it's worth, because this comp will fall off if I don't get some type of damage. So I think it might be best to just level up and roll down. This could be a huge mistake, but we will find out shortly.
The beast grows stronger.
I mean, I guess I could go
Fun
this for now.
begins.
Nah, that's not really a great option. And we could just go static shiv on Jinx. I'd prefer to get a Giant Slayer though.
It's all in the car.
You're one Rek'Sai away from tier 3 Rek'Sai. That's why I'm still holding 2 cost units instead of trying to force. I think I'll hold that.
None
Reroll.
Though many try.
There's the Jinx. I'm gonna sell.
Only the worthy will survive.
So now all we need to do is get the Jinx leveled up. I think, yeah, I got Hex stacked. I have to figure out a better position for the Jinx. Or the Blitzcrank. I might put him on the other side and Jinx in the corner, but then she could get hooked. Yeah, I'm getting demolished. That was rough. We still haven't seen a single Volibear that at least I haven't noticed if I skipped over one. I'm just saying that because he beat me.
All part
Being
of the
salty.
plan I just made up.
Okay, Hopefully we get a BF sword here, or Nico's would be nice. Because if we get Nico's, we upgrade our Jinx. If we get BF, we get an item for Jinx. Oh, gross.
Stay
Like, at this stage... At this stage, getting gold is actually awful. I think I'm just gonna do this and this, and I'll decide later what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'll get a BF sword.
Yes. I will be eaten first. Run while you can.
Okay, so here we have to decide if we want to try to go for Blitz 3 or not. I think it might be worth going for, and I'd sell the Warwicks. And then we lock here because we have a Cho 2. This guy is a menace. We really need to get a Jinx too. I think it might be best to put her over here. Do I want to throw Demon on her? Then I'd have to get a Demon. That's really not ideal. Alright, Jinx isn't quite strong enough because she's tier 1, but it is helping that they're killing themselves on my Blitzcrank. I don't think I'll win, but I might be able to take someone out. Nope. Because they have Demon. How many does he have? Only 2. There's the Rek'Sai. That's really big. I'm gonna switch these around. Now we roll for Jinx, Blitz, and Lucian. I probably shouldn't roll there. It's actually greedy because then I have to lock and it takes away my opportunity of a free roll. Trying to think what else I could do. I mean, a Trap Claw probably wouldn't be bad on the Jinx. I think the next stage is gonna have all full items, so I'm trying to think. So, Trap Claw, Giant Slayer, Lifesteal on her. For my Vi, some mana. Maybe Mormogs for my Rek'Sai. So it looks like none of those things I was discussing. That's really bad. I think I'm gonna go for the thing. I'll put it on the Jinx and hope she could stop some people. There's 2 people out. We still have we still have a solid chance of coming away with top 4.
They will know regret.
Let's go.
There's the Jinx. That's massive. And the Lucian.
We're gonna need more coffee.
And a Blitz. That's actually super, super ideal. We don't really have anywhere to put this spat. We really, really, really need to get a Volibear now. It doesn't even matter if it's a tier 1. We could replace the Kha'Zix that's wasting space. think we might actually win this one. Yeah. So we're starting to come along a little better. That's good.
Precision and grace.
So now we just want to get a volley bear. There we go.
Tremble at my roar.
That's really good for us.
It's all in the cards.
So now I think I'm just gonna roll down for Blitzcrank and volley bear. And I'm just gonna stay there. So next turn, if we get next carousel, if we get a chance to get there, we probably just want to get a spat. But if not, I'd probably get an armor to throw on the Vi, or a BF sword to throw on Jinx. I think BF sword on Jinx might be better. Looks like we're gonna eliminate this guy or come close to it. Awesome. Top 4. That's really good too. I'm gonna hold that. I don't think I'll go for the next level of Warwick, but yeah, this Blitzcrank build is actually really insane. It's just I was missing out on 6 brawler for a long time. GA is actually really, really good. I'm probably gonna put the Rek'Sai over here and throw GA on him.
Powering up.
Start rolling. That last roll we probably shouldn't have done, because if Volley or Blitz came up, we would have to lock for it. We could also put it on Vi, because her ult is better. But I think it might be just best on Rek'Sai, because he has 3,000 health. Makes him tankier, makes him do more damage, and he comes back to be a nuisance. So yeah, I'm gonna throw it on him. There's no way we get a Jinx 3, so I'm gonna roll down. Now we're 1 blitz away. If we get this blitz, I don't know if we're touchable after that, because blitz 3 with those items would be insane. So it looks like this one's going pretty well, but it's still, he has so many tier 3s and he has a Draven. I'm worried. Yeah, I think we lose actually. Oh no, thank God. Whew. That was spicy.
On wings
Now we
of
really just want to
fury.
blitz. We'll take volleys if they come, but we just want to blitz.
Tremble at my roar.
I don't think we're going for 9 ever. So this is actually pretty rough. Because I think we can take a loss at almost any point. His Blitzcrank pulling my Vi there instead of, like if he is in the opposite corner, instead of the Jinx, is huge. I don't know if it's enough to win us the fight, because his Jinx is way better than mine is for items. Ooh, and he's out. He's one guy's worried about. The other guy is pretty scary too, though. But ooh, and the volley. Come on, Blitzcrank. Now we could just roll down even to here and then just lock for the Blitzcrank. That's what we really want. I think if there's a Blitzcrank on the thing, I'll just take it and then put the items back on them, because they'll knock all the items off, or at least some of the items, I think. If not, then I'll go for a BF sword, armor. Actually, I'd probably go for spat first, then BF sword, then armor. Because Spat lets me just throw in an extra unit, which is huge. I think we lose this one, but I thought that last time as well, so we'll have to see. Yeah.
Gotta die sometime.
Oof. So there's 2 spats, 3 spats. Alright, yeah, I'm going for spat. There was no BF sword. So we could throw in a wild unit. We could throw in a glacial unit. So I think I'm gonna roll for blitz. Okay. For now, I'll just do this. It gives me another unit, gives me a lot of CC, and it gives me glacial. Might not be the best option, but I think it's kind of close. Because if I sell him and hope for something better, it could turn out poorly.
While you can.
My Sedge almost got his ulti off. But I think him being there might have been enough to save me. But again, it's looking rough. Oh, got it that time. I think this is very coin flippy.
With honor.
I think I'll probably move this to here to kind of break it up more. He's stacking more on that side, which I think is good for me. Because then my Jinx could AoE better. And also we disable more items. Insta-kill is... Yeah, I think this might be GG for us. Yes!
Is harder than flesh.
Let's go. First place. Probably bronze 1 now. That was a pretty fun game. Brawlers right now are really good. I think it could have went a lot better if I had good items on Jinx. But I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.